Wayne State University received its largest single donation ever last month, $40 million from the Ilitch family. The money will be used to build a new state-of-the-art business school near the new Red Wings Arena in downtown Detroit. Stephen Henderson sat down with Wayne State President Dr. M. Roy Wilson to talk about how the gift will transform the university's business program.
Let's talk about the recent big news about the Ilitch gift to the university to build a new business school. Big dollars, big name,
yes.
Big program change for you guys.
Yes. Well, this was one of the things that I wanted to do from early on when I first got here, was to locate the business school closer to downtown.
Okay.
And just be more integrated with the business community. That was one of the complaints I heard from the business community, was that we were a bit isolated. And quite frankly, there are business schools throughout the country that are doing the same thing. They're locating downtown, away from the campus and closing.
Central business districts.
That's right, yes. So this is not a unique kind of move at all. And certainly the Ilitches understood that vision, understood what it could do for not only the area between downtown and midtown, but for all of Detroit, and was enthusiastic in supporting us in this. So we're very, very pleased.
Yeah, and it's not just a physical move or change. There's some programmatic changes that are going to go along.
That's right. You know, most of the news have been about the physical,
the building.
Plant. Yeah, right.
Brick and mortar.
Yes,
right?
and which is going to be great. You know, great location and everything. But there are going to also be some great opportunities on a curricular level. You know, the Ilitches own a lot of entertainment and retail businesses, and to be able to be right in the center of what's going on with respect to sports and entertainment,
yeah.
and build a curriculum around that, I think is also very, very exciting.
Yeah, yeah. That brings the university closer to downtown, but also deeper into an area of Midtown that is still sort of a no man's land between sort of Midtown proper, where the university is, and downtown. Is that the first real step that you guys have made into that area?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I think it will help to transform that area. You know, basically what the Ilitches are doing is just, there's no other word for it, it's transformational. And I think the business school being located down there with 3,000 young kids, well, I shouldn't say kids, they're students, but they're young adults.
Right.
3,000 young adults being down there all the time, you know, on a continual basis. You know, they're going to be demanding certain services and entertainment and so forth. And so it's going to be not only all the things that the Ilitch is doing, but having the business school strategically located there, there's going to be a synergy about it that's going to be transformational.
Right, and would you expect then to see other university investments in that sort of gap area?
Well, yes, because you know, we actually have, it's little known because we don't use it right now, but we actually have a building, a very large building, about 3 blocks away.
Okay.
And it's I think it's called the Kresge building for some reason. But there are a lot of opportunities for that building, and we'll take ownership of it. Right now it's being, there's a complicated business arrangement, so we're not using it right now. But we'll be taking ownership of it in about 2021 is what I recall. It might be a little bit earlier.
Okay.
And so there'll be some opportunity to do something with that building also.
Yeah. In general, the university is right at the nexus of the sort of development and change in Midtown. Talk about how that is changing the university and how you see the university playing a role in helping change the neighborhood generally.
Well, you know, we feel that it is part of our role to try to do what we can to improve the neighborhood. And it's not, you know, totally altruistic. We gain some benefit from that.
Sure.
For example, you know, students want to live in Midtown now.
Yes.
And that helps the university. In fact, for the first time since I've been there, but I think for first time in a long time, the university housing was completely booked with a waiting list. You know, we had to put students into 2 floors of the St. Regis over in, what is it, Newtown?
Over in Mid-Center, or New Center.
Yeah, New Center, right. You know, our concern is, they're getting kind of used to that room service and, and having a maid come in.
And so does that mean you need more dorm space?
Yes, we do. We do need more student housing, and over the next several years, you'll see some developments in that regard.
Yeah.
Part of it is, as we were just saying, that whole area is just so much more attractive that students want to live in that area. Part of it also is that it's becoming attractive for non-students also, and so it's becoming harder for students to get some
Rents
of the housing.
Are going up,
That's right.
Sure.
Rents are going up. They're getting priced out of some of the neighboring apartments that they were using previously for student housing.
Yeah.